guys, it is me, Lily. Welcome back to another ASMR video. Today I want to talk about a different topic that I don't typically talk about. I've actually never talked about it. I've never made videos on it. I just briefly mention it, but it's college. It's college because as a first generation college student who has nobody that they know that's been through college, it's really scary to think about, and it's even scary to talk about because people are like, are you excited for college? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anybody. There's nobody in my family that's been to college that, can give me like like nobody close to me that so it's very scary for me to think about. And as I prepare for this next chapter in my life, I have to take a step back and think about what I want the future to look like. Who do I want to be in college? It's a fresh start. It's a completely fresh start. And so it's really scary for me to think about, but I wanted to do a video talking about it because maybe you are going to college too, or maybe you've been through college and you can give me advice or whatever it may be. I'm not going to state my college that I'm going to for personal reasons because there are some freaks on here that I do not trust, and I feel like you guys are going to stalk me and hunt me down, and I don't feel comfortable sharing that information on here. But I'm going into college in hopes of becoming a veterinarian. I've wanted to be a veterinarian my entire life. It's all I've ever wanted to do. I've always had dogs growing up my entire life, and I'm a big animal lover. I love animals. Everywhere that I go, people call me Snow White. This is the truth. Because animals always run up to me. Even if I don't call to them, even if I don't, they just come to me. All kinds of animals. Squirrels, bunnies, birds, cats, dogs, even at the zoo, animals just come to me. I don't know. Something I've always been able to do is just summon animals, like a Disney princess, And so I've always wanted to be a small animal veterinarian because I've always had dogs growing up my entire life. I've lost dogs. I've experienced pet loss. It's a very difficult thing. It's not easy. And I want to make it as smooth and easy for people who are losing their pets as possible. I want to mainly focus on cats and dogs, the basics, they're the easiest, if you will. Large animal was never my forte. I don't like big animals. I don't want to get trampled or killed, so they're just not my cup of tea. I still love them, don't hate them, they're just not for me. But I know people don't really like my talking videos as much as my roleplay videos, but that's just something that I really felt like talking about. Ignore the background noise. I have 4 dogs, so you're gonna hear barking in my videos. I get a lot of people who get really mad at me for background noise, but like I can't control it. I've gotten like hate comments about it. I've gotten emails about it, and like I obviously cut out what I can when I go back and edit my videos, but I can't control every little sound. I can't control everything, so maybe when I go to college it'll be quieter and you guys won't get mad at me as often, but everyone's typically very nice to me on here. I'm not trying to be disrespectful anyway, but give me some grace, okay? But I am moving away to college. My college is like an hour and a half away from home, which is very scary for me because I'm a homebody. I'm an only child. I've never been away from home for longer than like 4 days. So it's so scary for me to think about the fact that I won't be home anymore. I'll be doing the same thing I do now, just in a whole different location. And that's really scary for me. I also have really bad anxiety, like super, super bad. I've been for a therapist. I'm currently on like medication for it, so I can confirm I'm very anxious all the time. So moving away I'm excited for this new chapter, but I'm also terrified. I found a roommate. I told her that I do social media and she loved it. She cracks me up. She adores, the stuff that I do, which is really great because I always wanted a roommate who was supportive of me filming and doing content because this is a part of my life. This is something that I regularly do. And so my roommate's super, super sweet. She's going for a whole different major, but that's totally okay. My boyfriend is, for the moment, going to the same college as me for musical performance, like music performance, basically band. He's going for band performance, so he wants to be a band director, to sum it up. He's a very big music lover. He's actually in band. He plays a trombone. You can see pictures of him back here, and he's in his little band uniform. I don't think I have any pictures over here at my desk, but I digress. And so he is really passionate about it, and I'm excited to go to the same college as him. And it wasn't something that we planned on purpose, but we talked about it and we were more comfortable going somewhere together for the first 4 years, because for those who go into any form of medical, whether it's humans or animals, you have 8 years of college that you have to go through for basically most of the stuff. So for doctors, for veterinarians, stuff like that, like nursing and vet tech is like 4 years, but if you want to be the one that wears the big pants, it's 8 years of college. So it's very scary to think about that I might have a very long time of college, but I'm excited for this new chapter. it is just very scary being away from home and making sure I have all the stuff that I need for when I go to college. You know, I have all my essentials with me. I can't just run home and get it. It's an hour and a half drive. This is kind of a rambling video, so I'm sorry guys, but I don't know if any of you guys have been to college, so you can offer me some advice, but I am nervous. I am scared, but I'm excited. But sometimes the anxiety and the scaredness takes over, and that's all I feel surrounding college. But I know it's so much more than that. It's getting to be my own person, a taste of independence, all that jazz. I'm literally buying like a whole new wardrobe for college because I want to be me. I want to be authentically myself, as well as to have clothes at home to come home to, so it's not, you know, crazy. But and how that might impact my ASMR is what you guys might be wondering. So I actually closed down my customs for the summer, as you guys already know by now. Customs are no longer available because I want to make sure that I'm fully prepared for college. I'm currently filming this like on May 29th, so this video will get posted a couple weeks in advance, but you guys know me, I always film my videos ahead. But I just bought a lot of my stuff for college. The only stuff I have to buy is like clothing and stuff that I want, so it's not like necessities. I already bought all my necessities, but my necessities that I still have to buy are like skincare, beauty, making sure I'm stocked up on all of my stuff because I'm not going to have a job when I'm in college for the first couple of weeks. I'm not going to have an in-source income, you know, so I'm going to have to make sure I'm fully stocked. But I'm going to try and keep my posting schedule the way it is now. I post twice a week. Typically, I've been posting 3 times a week for bonus content, but like that's never something that I always wanted to do, post 3 times a week. But in the summer, I have a lot more free time, so I'm hoping I can just kind of grind out videos. Like today, I filmed like 3 videos. I filmed like 3 videos yesterday. I just try my hardest to grind out as much content as I can, to be honest with you guys, and to post the content that you guys want to see. Some people like my talking videos, some people don't. I don't care either or. I post what I like to post, but I also try to post what you guys like. I try to do a mix of both, but now that I have this new Yeti microphone, I will be unstoppable. I'm going to try to do more tapping videos, more roleplay videos, even some talking videos. If you guys want topics for me to talk about, I can talk about like what's like being like a young girl in society. I can talk about YouTube, how I made a start. Please comment topics you'd like me to talk about because I am open to giving like advice. And also, if you guys want to do Q&A, comment questions below because I think I was supposed to do it and I just forgot to, so sorry about that. I am super busy, so I work a part-time job and I do social media full-time, so I'm a pretty busy bee. And I also have boyfriend and family and social needs that I also fulfill, so it's a lot. But it's so scary to think about going to college because I always romanticized when I would get out of high school and, you know, go to the next chapter of my life. And now that that time is finally here, it's so terrifying to think about because I don't like the unknown. I don't like not knowing stuff. You know, like I hate when I get a new job because I don't know what the job's going to be like, and I hate the unknown. I understand I'm not going to be able to know everything, but gosh, I'd like to know a lot, you know. That's why I play The Sims, because you get to control everything. But don't tell anyone I said that. But my boyfriend knows that I struggle really badly with like the unknown, and he's been so good at like calming me down when I get really upset about school and college and the future. And he's always like, okay, take a deep breath. My boyfriend and I see things so differently. I can look at something as terrifying and, you know, fearful, and he thinks it's exciting and a new adventure. So we have 2 different perspectives on life, and I think that's really beautiful that we have different views because I don't want him to be the same person as me, you know. I really find beauty in us being different. But I am scared for college, and I have to move an hour and a half away, and I have to drive back and forth, and I have to basically pack up my room and move, and that is really scary for me because I've always lived in this house. I've never not lived here, and to think that I might not live, you know, I'll be gone for like a year, but obviously I'm still gonna come home. I'm not gonna like neglect my family, but you guys won't be seeing me film in this room for long because I'll be in my college dorm, you know, and I'll be doing content and stuff in college, so I'm not bringing my green screen to college, so don't expect a ton of green screen videos, but I am gonna bring my microphone. My best friend got this for me as a birthday gift because I didn't know I was gonna get a microphone. I wanted to buy one, but they are very expensive. I bought the cords and the microphone covers, but she bought the microphone itself, and I really like it. I love it. I just got her like less than a week ago, but today's the first day that I'm able to use it because I had to get the cords and everything. But it's really scary to think about going to college, but I am excited for like this new chapter of my life, and I'm really excited to do all the shopping for college because I love shopping. Me and Shane are best friends, low-key. But I am really excited to pursue YouTube more. I also do TikTok, like social media, like not ASMR, but just like social media TikTok, and I am starting to grow a following on there. And I also do vlogs vlogs have recently been my passion. I've been cranking out vlogs like no tomorrow. I don't know where this came from, but I either do my ASMR more or my vlogs more. Now I'm still making ASMR content, but every once in a while I kind of alternate between which one I do more of. So, but yeah, this is like really all over the place ramble. But if you guys have any college advice, please comment down below because I would so appreciate it. And if there's any other topics you'd like me to yap about for 10 minutes,